So hey everyone, today here's my custom NYC map that I made. So the first thing you notice is that I made the Triborough RX. Well, Triborough RX in my imagination should be like a railroad. The only stops would be Wakefield 241st Street, East 180th Street, and then we go down here, LaGuardia Airport, Jamaica Center, because there would be a connection to the Long Island Railroad, LaGuardia, no, not LaGuardia, JFK Airport, Flatlands Avenue U on the 2 and 5 lines will have a connection to the Triborough RX here, and then Coney Island, which is right here. You also, when I went through LaGuardia Airport, you might have noticed that I also made the LaGuardia Airport Air Train running from Willets Point and making 3 stops at the LaGuardia Airport and then going to Astoria Boulevard. So yeah, it's pretty small. You might also notice, what is this line? Oh, I built the K train. The K train will operate from LaGuardia Airport down to Howard Beach JFK, connecting the 2 airports at a cheap price, which is $3.24 because that's a single ride MetroCard fare in my system currently. This goes down here, down and down and down, and then we'll terminate at Howard Beach JFK. It will not continue to Broad Channel or Far Rockaway because there's not enough room for that. I've also extended the shuttle and the 2 and 5, as well as a new line, the H, down to Breezy Point Beach, 222nd Street. The 2 and 5 are extended from Flatbush Avenue down from Brooklyn College Flatbush Avenue and will run down to Breezy Point, stopping at Flatlands Avenue U, Lloyd Bennett Field, Hero Road, Beach 193rd Street, Beach 208th Street, and then Breezy Point, Beach 222nd Street. The H train is a new line, and the shuttle is extended to Beach 222nd Street as well, from Rockaway Park, Beach 116th Street, stopping at 126th Street, 138th Street, 149th Street, Hero Road, 193rd Street, 208th, and 222nd Street. The H train is a new line that I made, operating between Beach 222nd Street, following the S line up until here, where it branches off and runs on a rarely used single track section that connects Beach 90th Street and Beach 67th Street. And will run with the A up until Far Rockaway. Now let's head towards Staten Island. As you might see, I've extended the Staten Island Railway to 59th Street, and I made a new line called Staten Island Railway West, which operates from St. George and goes under Richmond Terrace up until Richmond Terrace ends, and then just terminates at Lambeth Avenue, which is on 6th Avenue. Pretty simple, right? Okay. The 7 and F are the only 2 New York City subway lines to go into Nassau County, with the 7 and F ending at Lakeville Road in Nassau County. The 7 extends from Flushing Main Street, stopping at Parsons Boulevard, US Road 25, Francis Lewis Boulevard, Fairview Expressway, Bell Avenue, 233rd Street, 248th Street, Little Neck Parkway, and Middle Neck Road / Lakeville Road. Now let's go to the F, down to 129th Street. The first stop after the usual terminus of 129th Street is, and it extends under Hillside Boulevard, 188th Street, Francis Lewis Boulevard, US Road 25, Winchester Boulevard, Cross Island Boulevard, Little Neck Parkway, 268th Street, and Lakeville Road. Now, with Cross Island Boulevard, this was meant to say Cross Island Expressway, but that's an error, and so I'm going to leave that there. There's many errors across the NYC system. For example, some stations have avenue instead of street. Also, the E, J, and Z are extended 2 stops from Jamaica Center Parsons Archer. This is the usual terminus, 2, and making stops at Merrick Boulevard and 182nd Street. What's next? Oh yeah, I also built the MJ. The MJ was discontinued in 1969 and ran along Myrtle Avenue from Middle Avenue, Middle Village, Metropolitan Avenue up to downtown Brooklyn. Now, the stops, it will run with the M line up until Myrtle Avenue, Broadway, and then the stops from there are Myrtle Willoughby Avenues, Plassen Avenue, Washington Avenue, and Metrotech, which is because this is the Metrotech area of Brooklyn. You might also see the T line. In my imagination, the T, in my dream map, the T should run from South Ferry with the 1 line, making stops at Bowling Green, Broad Street, Fulton Street, and we'll skip Brooklyn Bridge City Hall and Canal Street, as it will not stop there, but we'll stop at Broadway and then 2nd Avenue, and then we'll make the planned 2nd Avenue stops up until 125th Street, which you should know. I also extend the queue, up here, 125th Street. You should know those planned stops. The biggest change is that you see the 7 going into New Jersey. Well, the 7 will make stops. The New Jersey stops are Union City, Patterson Plank Road, and Secaucus Junction. Now, I expect this stop to get more passengers as people will transfer between New Jersey Transit and, to the 7. People, and also this area is very busy as there's a lot of bus routes that go through this area, such as Palisade Avenue has 2 bus routes on it, Central Avenue has about 4, Summit Avenue has 2 as well, and John F. Kennedy Boulevard has 2 as well. So this area is a good place to put where the buses should be. I'll skip this entire area because I don't know what to do there. And yeah, I will look for any other changes and see if I can find them. K-Train exists between LaGuardia and... Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much... Oh yeah, almost forgot. I extended the 3 from New Lots Avenue to the Gateway Mall, stopping at Linden Boulevard, Flatlands Avenue, and Gateway Mall. The Livonia Yard will still remain the same, just the line will bypass it. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, I also built a Roosevelt. Basically it. So many basically it. I also built the Roosevelt Avenue subway. Roosevelt Island subway. Stopping at West Road, Main Street, River Road, Roosevelt Island Station. It's gonna be called Roosevelt Island, but for the subway, it's gonna be called Roosevelt Island since that's the main station for Roosevelt Island. And then we have Queensboro Bridge, and then we have East Loop Road / West Loop Road. With the small subway, it does not replace the bus services. The bus services would go to areas without the subway. And yeah, there's not that much changes in the Bronx with the exception of you see up here, you're probably seeing the 5. The 5 has a 1-stop extension from Eastchester Dyer Avenue, which is its usual terminus, to Sanford Boulevard East in Westchester County. I just extended it here to get easier access to the subway from Westchester County. And that's basically it. This is my subway map. Well, my dream subway map. So hopefully you enjoy it, and thank you. Goodbye.